Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. All right, so today we are putting the goats in their new, I don't know, paddock, whatever you want to call that. It's been set up for over a week, but we've had all those big nasty storms. I just didn't want a chance getting them in there and having to put them back, you know, getting them hailed on, high winds, things like that. But I've already let the goats out today because they got a little wormy, they got a little parasite issue, just 3 of them. And I'm gonna show you that right now. So I did let them out, but let me run that video real quick. Okay, y'all, so I have a few of the goats that are starting to get runny butt. Probably gonna be because it's so wet right now where they're at. It's so wet everywhere because we actually had 5 inches of rain, over 5 inches of rain in a 2-day period. So what I'm gonna do is let them out real quick. That way they can come out here where they haven't used the bathroom, and hopefully that'll help with their parasite load. And then later on this evening, when I actually make the rest of this video, we're gonna put them into their new pasture with the fence. I'll lead them in there with the bucket, act like I have food. They'll follow me. As we're letting them out, I'll kind of see if I can get some pictures of some of the ones that have a runny butt. So it's not good. You don't want your goats to have runny butt. They lose a lot of nutrition. Like right here, Crybaby has it, and she's getting really, really skinny. It's probably time to pull all these babies off as well. Yeah, you can see she's got runny butt. I don't know if y'all can tell from here, but her babies both look good though. So let's open this gate and let them all out. And see, like, this goat's probably fine because she didn't have any babies. So the babies will, you know, they'll wear your mama down, and like, she's done. She wants to be done, and she can be. I'll probably take them all off this week. They can start fending for themselves. But here they all come. So let's go ahead and open the gate. Well, they know this sound. Okay, Ginger looks good. Slightly runny butt, not too bad. So far, everybody looks good except for Crybaby. My mom said there were several. Well, hello, Coconut. Coconut looks good. Her 2 babies look, well, it's actually both of her babies. So let's look at these 2 when they come out. This is Trixie's babies. Look at them all go. He looks good. She looks good. He looks good. Come on, goats. Go to goats. Well, hello there, Mr. Cutie. I think that's a boy. Go ahead. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. I think this brown one right here has got runny butt. Yep, you can see it all over him. Come on, girl, or boy. I'm not even for sure anymore. Oh, that's this one too. So these 2 in the back, you can see it right here. Big time runny butt. Same with this one. Come on, let's get you off this field. Yeah, you need to be doctored. Come on, buddy. Let's get you out of here. There you go. Nope, come on. There you go. Good job. So it's 2 of the babies. These 2 babies. And then Crybaby. Crybaby's the only adult. She's also, her and Oreo are my 2 oldest goats. So they will get ran down quicker or weaker. Rylan just walked by. They will get, their body condition will look worse than some of the younger mamas, you know what I mean? Just because they're getting old and they can't handle it as much. This is their 5th, I want to say 5th kidding season, so, which is good. I mean, 5 kidding seasons is not bad on a goat. And I only do 1 season, you know, per year. I don't do 2. So, I don't know. We'll definitely doctor these 2. But then Crybaby, I'll just keep an eye on. So if y'all remember back a couple of videos, This is Crybaby right here. She doesn't look too horrible. But if y'all remember back a couple of videos, I mentioned that it would be good for all these goats to get off that pasture that they've been on for, you know, several months. It will help with their parasite load. Because where they're at now, all this out here that they're eating, they don't go to very often, so they don't have a lot of parasites on this part of the land. So I will put them in this later today when I do the rest of this video. I'll put them in this new pen that me and Brendan built, mainly Brendan. And we'll keep them there as long as possible, probably a month. Move it, keep them there a month. That rotation will definitely help with their parasite load. Okay, so as you see, there were 3 Crybaby and then 2 different babies had what I call runny butt. I don't know if that's what everybody calls it, but I picked that up from somebody. I don't remember who, but so their parasite load for those 3 goats is a little high, but really all the other goats look great. They look really, really good. Their coats look good, they look healthy, but it is time to get them off that paddock, their original, their normal paddock that they're always in. It's time to get them off that, put them in this new one, and hopefully leave them in here for hopefully a month, maybe even 2 months if it works out right. And then I plan on moving it this way, just, you know, 4 acres over here or 3 acres over here. And then, so that way they will be off their original paddock for like 4 or 5 months, and all that parasite load, all those parasites and all, well, really what it is, it's their poop. All their poop can like disintegrate and get into the ground and not bother them anymore. All right, so the goats are kind of right here by my shop. Let me turn you around. So they're just hanging out over here in the shade. They all got full bellies. I'll try to show you some of these, like look at her rear end. Nothing, she looks really, really good. Her tail's kind of down, so she may need some copper. That's her baby right there, and he looks good. Oreo just pooped, and it looks normal. Her baby next to her looks good. I know it's kind of weird to show y'all a goat's rear end, but like I don't like seeing York here, her tail's straight down. I like to see it curved up. So she's deficient in something. I definitely have to get her some minerals. I will take you over here. I want to show you something real quick. So I did notice that my mineral block is out, so I need to go buy a new mineral block, and I'm going to do that this evening after I shoot this video. So hopefully the next video I shoot, I'll show you guys the mineral block. Our water softener runs out the back of the house, and I have it, like it drains every night. And I have it draining right here. You can see where it comes out of this hose, and it drains right here, and it just goes down into the ravine. Well, my goats, every single one of them stayed in this dirt pad right here, licking the dirt. That's the first place they went when I let them out of the gate this morning. They ran over here and just started eating on this dirt like crazy, every one of them. And you can see, I mean, you'll see some poop here, goat poop. That's good evidence of where they've been. There's poop there. All the way down there, there's still some. But yeah, I mean, look at that. This is all disturbed because that's them licking it. So I'm assuming there's some salt in there or some kind of mineral that my water softener is putting out that they want. So it's a good sign for me to pay attention to what's in their paddock. So I did. I went back over there and realized, yep, their salt block, or not even salt block, it's a mineral block. Their mineral block was dissolved. It was all gone. Let's go get them some food. I'm gonna shake the bucket, get them to follow me inside. And then once they're inside, I'll be able to shut that gate, and they should just stay in there for several days for sure. There's one chance of a pretty good storm Sunday. I may have to move them back over. To their original pen on Sunday, but I think it's just gonna be rain. And like I've said in my previous videos, I'm not worried about the rain. They can deal with the rain. That's not too awful, but I don't want them to get hailed on and stuff like that. So if it's just gonna be rain, I'll leave them in here. They can get under the trees. There's several tree spots that they can get under out of the rain. Look at Trixie way over there by herself. She's like, this stuff is good. She's already in. I don't even have to get her in. She's already there. But I'll call for them when I get their food ready, and they can, I'll video them coming down into this new pen. Meanwhile, everybody wants to know how you're doing.
I'm surviving.
You're surviving.
Yep, I'm doing okay.
Doing all right? All right.
I watered your chickens. I'm good enough to do that.
You put water in their pail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought your milk.
Well, thank you. You went for your walk, didn't you?
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
So a lot of y'all have been commenting how my mom's doing after my dad passed away. And that's been a little over about a month and a half now. And she's coping. She is dealing with it. We're all dealing with it. It is weird. I mean, I admit, when I walk into my mom's house every day, my dad's not there. So it is strange. It's just something you have to get used to. We'll get through it for sure. We're getting better. Everybody's getting better. Mom's dealing with it. Things will get better. Oh, wow, I might have just got that in time. I think I did. That's the electric fence. It scared me. I think the video shook. I think I shook the video camera. They don't like this fence. And the goats are going to end up hitting this fence a lot too, and they're not going to like it because it is hitting very strong. So I got a couple of chickens out. They must have flew over because I had 8 in here. 2, 4, wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I did see a white one. I saw a white one over by my house earlier, so I think obviously it's the one that flew over. I should have 8 in there. All right, let's grab a little bit of grain. It's not gonna be enough for them to eat. It's just gonna be enough for me to shake in the bucket to get their attention and they'll smell it. What the heck is that doing out? Huh. You ducks, are y'all that strong? Look at that. They're in there eating that feed. Well, I don't have any, my goats, duh. My goats got to it. So they've already ate a little bit of grain today. They were able to tip it over, and I barely had the lid on, obviously, because the lid's off. They were able to get into it. Did not secure that very well. All right, just enough to shake. It's already got Trixie's attention. Go to goats! Here they come. Go to goat! All right, I gotta get in here before they run me down and run me over. Oh, there's a bunch up there. I don't know if y'all can see them. They're over by the tiny houses. We're gonna go way over here. Well, hello, goats. Watch for rattlesnakes. Did y'all see Daniel's short where he had a diamondback in his burn brush that he was about to burn? That was crazy. Go to goats! Ouch, stay off my feet. All right, I poured it out. They're gonna fight over it. That's it. Go get it. Now the problem is I don't want them to get out. Yeah, so now I just don't want them to get out. Y'all go over there. I don't have any more food. So they're gonna follow me. Stay. All right, I'm gonna have to run over here and shut the gate before they get back out. All right, they're gonna use that as a scratcher. Hey, stop it. That's what I hooked my gate to, Cinnamon. All right, it is closed, but I still have 2 goats out. I don't know, I'll have to get them in here in a minute. That one's probably gonna try to go through and it's gonna get shocked. It's gonna learn a quick lesson. That's my little girl. That's her baby. That's Bottle Cap's baby. That's your baby. You should have told her to come on. Look at Cinnamon's little boy. He looks good. Looks healthy. He's already getting big. Hey, I didn't even notice you were in there, Elena. Good job. I wonder if I can get you to stay in there. All right, they are in, y'all. I'll have to go back and get my bucket here in a minute. Kind of wanting to see what happens. Like I want to see if any of them touch a fence. But this area is so big, it's bigger than their original area. That over there is 3 acres. I'm pretty sure this is, well, it's probably gonna be about 3 acres, probably the same, 3 to 4 acres. It's plenty of space. It's probably too big, to be honest. It's gonna take them a while to eat through all this. At least a good month, month and a half, if not 2 months. Okay, I just gotta go grab some chicken feed for these chickens over here and then feed the other chickens as well. I'll show you guys this one, the ones in the Premier 1 pen. The other 2 sets of chickens I'll just feed off camera. I will check for eggs too. Silas didn't go in. Silas usually doesn't follow me like that. Yelena will, but Silas will go in the normal pen later, I bet. That's where his food's at, so I'll have to make sure I let Yelena out too, so she can go eat. Or just feed her over here. If she ends up staying over here, I'll just feed her over here. She'll keep the goats away from her food. She does pretty. Oh God! It is not funny, but they do not like that fence when it hits them. It scares all of them. They all freak out about it. They'll learn though. They'll get the point eventually. You can't touch that. You're laying in the sun, girl. You like the sun? I don't blame you. Okay, so the goats have plenty of water. There's actually 2 different ponds over there and really a third one right now. That third one dries up, usually about a month after a big rain. It'll be dry. But the other 2, they don't go dry at all. They're spring fed. So, well, this big one is not spring fed, but spring water will get to it when it's elevated enough. But then my seep's over there, which is spring fed. So it's always got water in it. So I guess you got perimeter duty today. And Yelena has to stay with the goats. Huh, buddy? Yeah. You're a good boy. You do a good job, thank you. Good job, Silas. Well, I caught her. I didn't use the scoop like I did in the last video, but this is probably the same chicken though. She's probably the one that knows how to fly out. So that'll probably be one of my next videos. How I'm gonna cut the wings on each of these chickens over here or each of these hens over here in the Premier 1 fence. I'll have to do it where I have them trapped in the coop, and then as they get out, I grab them and cut the wings. You ready? You ready? Hey, 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 hey. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go. Go eat. So there's 8 there now. Yeah, there's plenty for y'all to eat over here, isn't there? This will be good for y'all. Hi, Kara. You look really healthy. Y'all see how she has a real shine to her coat? Her belly's full. She looks clean. She looks real healthy. And she's feeding 2 babies. That's Samoa. Her coat looks rough, so she needs copper. And then you got Cinnamon next to her to the left. Her coat looks shiny, so she's good with copper. She just probably needs a little more. Then Ginger, the taller one in the back. She's shiny, her coat looks real healthy. She looks fat. Look at her tail. That's what I want the tails to do on all of them. So she's probably the healthiest looking one right now. Her and the bottle cap looks good too. Her tail's curled up. Okay, I guess I have 3 goats out. I didn't realize this one was out. This is one of Brennan's out right here. That was from a year and a half ago. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Nope, sorry. That's one of mine. That's a boy. It looks like the little girl right here. It looks like this little girl right in here. They're trying to figure out how to get in. If I open the gate, will y'all go in? All right, let's see. Okay, y'all. I don't want to let any of the goats, mama goats, out. But we'll try this. The one that's right in front of y'all, this is one of my sick ones. You see how she's got a runny butt? It's actually a boy. She's one of the 2 babies that I was talking about. No, you stay, Elena. Nope, stay. I want you in there. It's gonna hurt you if you hit it, girl. I think she knows. Okay, we'll have to get these baby goats later. Okay, so I'll probably will wean all these babies within the next week or 2. I'll get this up here set up with a Premier One fence, goat fence. I have 3 of those that I can use to separate the babies. And I'll separate all the babies, boys and girls, together for about another month or 2, and then I'll separate them again. Boys and girls, separate pens. Okay, I've just, all I've done was walk around, make sure there's no other goats that are just kind of off on their own and not in the pen. So I just have the 3 babies. Everything else is clear. I haven't seen any other goats. So they should all be in the pen except for the 3 babies. All right, I'll keep track of this, and we'll keep videoing this series and see how well they do over here in this new pen for them. I'll try to do a little bit of video when it does rain Sunday on how they react in the rain over in this new pen. So, all right, if you guys like the video, make sure you go down and hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Remember, do the good.
Fowler family farm. Come along and ride with us through this life's journey.